Ever wonder what makes a truly great working environment? Like one that you actually look forward to being a part of? Well, we're doing a deep dive today.
Sounds interesting.
It is. We're looking at a blog post, actually. It's called What About a Great Working Environment? It's by Frank O'Neill.
Okay.
He's a product manager, so he's coming at this from, that world.
Yeah.
But I think his ideas, they really apply to anyone, no matter what kind of work you do. It's on his website, emmyfrank.com, if you want to check it out.
So what's he saying?
Well, he starts off talking about what makes work, exciting and fulfilling, like really engaging.
Right.
He talks about pushing boundaries, working on stuff that matters, like projects with impact, and having opportunities to learn and grow.
Yeah, I think he's really hitting on the importance of intrinsic motivation there. That feeling that your work has meaning.
Totally. It's so much more than just a paycheck.
Right.
Okay, so then he goes on to list 5 key aspects of a great working environment. The first one he mentions is a collaborative culture.
Mm-hmm. What does he say about that?
Well, he says it's about, more than just teamwork. It's really a culture where everyone feels like they can speak up, share their ideas.
Right.
And that those ideas are valued. People actually listen. I think that's how you get real innovation,
Totally. It creates that sense of shared purpose, too, when everyone feels heard and they're contributing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, the second thing he talks about is agile and flexible work practices.
Oh, I bet a lot of our listeners are interested in that.
I think so. I mean, I know I am.
Me too.
It's about, having some control over your schedule, maybe even where you work.
Yeah. Studies have actually shown that companies that offer flexible work options see a boost in productivity.
Really?
Yeah. And there's less turnover because when people feel trusted to manage their own time, they're more engaged. Have you seen that?
Oh, 100%. I've definitely worked in places that were flexible and ones that weren't. The difference in morale is huge.
Right.
Okay. So moving on to number 3 on Frank's list.
Okay.
Growth opportunities.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yes. He talks about companies needing to invest in their employees' development.
I think it's more than just the occasional training or something.
Right.
It's got to be a culture of continuous learning.
Right. Always be learning, always be growing.
Exactly. Maybe they have access to online learning platforms or mentorship programs, or even, the company helps them go to conferences and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really a win-win because the company gets more skilled employees.
Right.
And the employees feel valued and motivated to stick around.
I love that. A culture of continuous learning.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4 is supportive leadership.
Ooh, interesting. What does he say about that?
Well, he's talking about, leadership that's about guidance and empowerment. Not micromanaging. So a good leader gives feedback, encourages their team to take ownership, creates a space where people feel safe to, try things and not be afraid to fail.
Makes sense. So it's they inspire you instead of dictating to you.
Exactly. And, having worked for both kinds of leaders, you can really tell the difference.
Oh, totally.
I had this one boss, oh my gosh, micromanaging was their art form. It was not good.
I bet.
Okay. Last but not least, number 5 on Frank's list is a customer-centric focus.
Okay.
So working for a company that really cares about its customers and wants to create products and services that, make a difference.
I think that can be super motivating for people.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Knowing
that your work is actually helping people, solving problems. It gives you a sense of purpose.
Absolutely. It becomes more than a job, right? It's like a mission.
Exactly.
Okay, so we covered a lot. What would you say are the key takeaways for our listeners?
Well, I think the biggest one is that all these things, they kind of work together, like a positive feedback loop. So a great work environment attracts great people.
Right.
And those people create great products and services, which makes the company more successful, which makes the work environment even better. It just keeps building on itself.
Yeah, it's a virtuous cycle.
Yeah.
And the best part is, these ideas, they work anywhere. It doesn't matter what your job is or what industry you're in. So think about it. As you're, thinking about your own career, what kind of place do you want to work?
Yeah.
What are your non-negotiables? What kind of culture do you thrive in? Really think about your needs and what matters to you so you can find a workplace that, actually fits.
Great advice.
Thanks for diving in with me today.
Yeah, this was fun.
And to all our listeners, keep thinking about what makes a great working environment for you and go find it.
You got this.
See you next time.
Bye.